Warning, this video is extremely vulgar and has a good bit of dark humor, drug use, and other miscellaneous language. Proceed at your own risk. Well, goddamn! You fuckers really liked me getting fucked in the last episode, didn't ya? I see you've come back for more. Well, welcome back to part 3 of Jay Hates Spiders. Here are your 5 chapters, you dirty motherfuckers. Let's get into this.
Let's do this.
Chapter 11, The Haze, Part 1, Preparation. We haven't even gotten 1 minute into this video yet, and Requise is already taunting my ass. It's gonna be another one of those videos, isn't it?
It's over by the shrine.
All venomous. All
He's on top of the house!
Where's your girth when you need him?
Yep, saw that coming. After dealing with Requise invading our home, we set off for some gas masks for our journey ahead. We had a few already, but you can never be too safe in this game. Always over-prepare for something, never go in under-prepared. Let's not talk about last episode. We set off and killed a few stink bugs for their stanky parts. I still find it dumb that you need stink bug parts to get gas masks, which you kinda need gas masks to fight stink bugs. Just kind of a weird game design in my opinion. After killing a lot of stink bugs, we made some more gas masks and set off towards the haze. Oh boy, we're finally getting there. It's time. Care to take a guess on what happened on the way there? If you said something with Requise, you'd be right. Requise in his game came out of nowhere and they just kept coming. For the love of God, it was never ending. After getting pounded in the ass a few times, I decided I was gonna crawl my way into a little cave and heal up and process what happened. Bad idea. Requise came down, I was in one of his dens, and he bent me over and just started fucking the shit out of me.
Oh shit, I fell. Oh shit.
Oh hell no!
You guys can leave me. There's 2 on top of me. I don't know.
Just let him leave you alone and then I'll come pick you up.
Yeah, I got 25 seconds.
Why are there so many right here?
Maybe because we picked them off.
Jay, where did you go? Oh, is that where the stink bug parts are?
Yeah.
Or inside that plank?
I think you're clear for now.
Yeah, we are absolutely cooked, chat. GG.
I did, yeah.
I think it's behind me. Jay,
I'm almost dead. I can't go down there.
Jay.
I thought that I would be safe.
Why the fuck you lying?
After a little convincing, Kate reluctantly came to save me from Requise while he was sleeping. You know, this reminds me of that one Andrew Tate meme.
If you're my friend, you just can't be a pussy. Well, I had a heart attack. Get the fuck up. What the fuck's wrong with you? Go to hospital later. Have a drink. Cigarette. Cup of coffee. Back in the game. Fucking having heart attacks near me, little pussy. So none of my friends would even have those kind of problems because I don't roll with fucking little bitches. But if you're some dude I don't know and you need CPR and everyone's looking at me, who knows CPR? Well, me. Help him. No. Why? Because I ain't gay.
Yep, that's 100% Kate. Making our way outside, we found another cave nearby, and this was a larva cave. It's payback time, motherfuckers! The crusade did not last long because we needed explosives.
God f***ing damn it!
At least I get to rub it in Kate's face all the time that the anthill was important. God, I love being right. Oh, most of you guys won't get this, but this one's for you, Isabel.
Raw science.
Yeah, raw science. Science is cool. After getting home, we made some more masks and started getting Kate and Caleb geared up for the adventure ahead. Kate noticed a mosquito beak in the chest from the time we fought the tiger mosquito, and then started nagging me a lot about how I get all the upgrades all the time.
Since you have to upgrade and make everything first.
Shh. Y'all were spending all your time upgrading. I don't know if you noticed, but I was the one getting all the fucking fins and shit for episode 1.
So fun. I'll take all.
You know, Kate, maybe if you didn't spend all your time smoking all the fucking weed in episode 2, you would have some gear. Also, I finally fixed my microphone for the raw footage. God, I know a lot of you guys have been begging me in DMs to fix that shit, so I got it done. After getting re-equipped, we set out on our journey, but before that, I kinda got to right a wrong. There you go. You happy now? Me and Princess Caleb kind of just sat there like every man waiting for a woman to get ready. It's gonna sound really fucked up.
Oh.
And this is purely a joke. You're about to make me pull a Drake over here.
I'm leaving.
I never touched no Millie Bobby Brown.
Kate, where the fuck are... Jesus Christ, Kate running off like always.
I forgot to make fucking arrows.
Anyone else having deja vu PTSD moments from episode 2? With no arrows to her name at all! Oh shit! Kate! Run! Arriving at the haze, we hopped into a ravine and started exploring, finding dead bugs and zombified remains of others everywhere. This place is definitely not for the faint of heart. But if you traverse the dangers, you might find some pretty cool things, like this mega milk molar and crow feather. After looting the trench, we made a camp and slept the night away. After waking up, we climbed to the top of what's now called Rake Rock and got a good view of the land. There's a lot of ground to cover if we want to find this lab.
You're a fucking idiot.
Venturing into the land, we came across some weevils. Aww, they're so cute. Never mind, like a bunch of suicide bombers, they want to run us down and kill us. No, weevils. They're infested. Oh my god. Oh my god.
They're suicide
bombers.
weevils.
They're suicide bombers.
Oh shit.
Shit. Run.
Run!
They do a lot of damage.
Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
After escaping the terrorists, I found my way on top of the porch and managed to get on top of the weed killer, and then found out we can get rid of the haze. All we need is gum. Chapter 12, The Haze, Part 2. Oh, this is kind of trashy. So apparently there's pros and cons to turning off the haze, but we thought it would be a lot easier to find the lab if we turned off the haze, which is what we end up doing. To do this, we need to acquire gum, and then go and kill some black soldier ants. And you know what that means? We need to find the black ant hill. Climbing down from the porch, I ran into my first black ant by the water hose. Climbing over the hose led me to a water hole in between some trash bags. There was a lot of apple bits in there. I'll never complain about free food. Diving into the water, I swam under a cooler. Remember this moment, because this is the point where I tell you that the next chapter and a half could have been cut short if I had just gotten out of the water here. It wasn't long before Kate and Caleb killed the first soldier ant, and I ran into a field station holding a tape and file inside. The tape talked about how Dr. Wendell's projects were failing. A year of his research was all for nothing. He had an idea to reopen an old project he had set aside, the shrink machine. It's clear this tape takes place way before anything else around here. I wonder why it's in the trash. The file was almost like a diary log, talking about how he had regretted trashing his old research and logs. Well, that explains the tape. Being fired from his job had done a number on him. He thought about reopening his research projects on his own, and that his new lab be a shining beacon in the desert, a tranquil oasis in the hot sands. Strange. I wonder what's out there. Going into the trash pile, Caleb found another tape buried in the gunk. This one was good news on how successful the spacer was. He had shrunk a set of D6 dice. The bad news was that those dice were meant to be a gift for his young son Thor. This would be a problem that would need to be addressed quickly. While the tape played, Kate and I ran into some spicy candy that some kid probably spat away. Kinda gross, but you take what you can get. Climbing on top of the trash bag, we saw the deserts of Samboxia. Supposedly, there's another entrance out there to the Black Anthill, but it's harder to traverse because of the tier 3 enemies. Making my way up a shovel that is perfectly good, I don't know why this is in the trash, led me to some big files, and this is where I fucked up my shoulder. I didn't know how bad it was at the time, but a few hours later, that thing swelled up real bad. It was like a red stop sign the size of a softball. Oh, fuck, dude. I
Good
just
job.
sneezed really
Yeah,
hard. I
fuck
just
you are.
popped my neck and my
Mutation
shoulder. I had
detect-
somehow pinched a nerve in my shoulder, and my pain receptors were not firing for some reason. It was kind of just tingly for like the next hour. I don't know where Kate found it, but there was another tape that just started playing. And this one was a draft presentation on the space art to the world. The big files that were on top of the trash can were exactly what I thought they would be. They were the files that he regretted throwing away. After falling and making my way back to my stuff, I could tell something was off. Oh man, I think I fucked up my arm pretty bad.
Whacking it too much.
No, I sneezed really hard and I popped like my neck and collarbone. And now my shoulder hurts like a motherfucker.
Collarbone. I love that bone.
After failing to find the red anthill, Kate and Caleb took a side trek to go investigate the deserts of Samboxia while I went to go find the Haze Lab. I didn't find much other than some cool loot here and there. And a fuck ton of enemies. After quite a bit of exploring, I finally found something. It looks weird as fuck.
Did you find that research station? Don't know what I'm looking at.
It's like there's like a hole in the wall down here, but there's spider webs everywhere. And there's no spider. After a little research, it's apparently a very late game location holding one of the strongest bosses in the game. I stopped reading to avoid spoilers, but let me tell you, I don't like the look of it. After no luck finding the Haze Lab, after 20 minutes, I ran into a PVC pipe. And 5 seconds later, Kate was all like, I found the Haze Lab. Oh boy, you haven't even heard the best part yet. Can you guess what it is? To get inside, we need bombs! Anyway, the PVC pipe had nothing inside but a root barricade needing a tier 2 knife to get through. I'll have to come back at a later chapter to make my way inside. Making my way outside, I ran into Requise again, but this time he didn't see me. Thank God. Hold that thought.
Why am I talking to you then?
Kate ended up dying somehow, and coincidentally, just as she died, I found a field station for her to respawn at. She read the file that was inside, and it was all about how pissed Wendell was getting over some maintenance workers who were trampling his yard with no regard to what's going on at their feet. That explains all the holes in the ground with PVC and the footprints. And all the goddamn shovels. Speaking of holes, Kate fell in one. And so, like the chivalrous man I am, I went in there to go save her. No luck. I got stuck as well. You can now unhold that thought, because this is another one of his dens. Killing an orb weaver spider and finding a scab on a strange corpse. We tried to leave, only to have Requise greet us at the entrance.
Okay, man.
Hold on. I sneezed.
Oh my fucking fuck.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Oh, no.
Holy shit! We killed him, but got downed ourselves in the process. Guess what? Kate and Caleb left to go eat dinner. More like go do adult activities, considering they were gone for like 2 hours. We'll never know. But what we do know is that Kate eats raw spaghetti noodles, so she can't be trusted to cook shit. Chapter 13, The Black Anthill, Part 1. The Deserts of Samboxia. With the 2 goons gone, I was entrusted with 3 tasks to do while they were gone. Find the Black Anthill, kill enough soldier ants to get the shovels we need, and make base camp near the Red Anthill to make bombs. Let me tell you, I don't know any meal that takes 2 hours to eat, but with them being gone, I can spin the story of exploration however I want. Just kidding, I'd never do that, considering the unedited raw footage is linked below. Anyway, here's another funny, gross moment before we get into the chapter.
Come on now.
I'm always
Pee on
disgusting, don't worry about it.
You like golden showers, man?
I don't know.
Did you not figure out what that meant?
I know exactly what that means. There's some weird-ass kinky people out there.
Can't call them weird. Everyone's got their own shit.
Okay. You tell me if this doesn't sound weird. I'm not dissing anybody, but some women like it when their men piss inside of them.
Ew.
Don't ask how I know that. Right? And now you're gonna tell me that doesn't sound weird.
You didn't need to share that information, honestly.
Look who's kink shaming now. If we're being fair here, Kate, that's probably one of the more tame pieces of information that I've said over the last almost 5 years. With the couple gone doing God only knows what other than eating, I set off for the anthill, finding a strange sealed door and some buggy ant AI movements. but no sign of the anthill. I thought we'd explored everything around the trash, but it has to be somewhere. After a while, I gave up. I knew it was time to take the risky way, the secondary entrance. It's basically a suicide mission, but it's the only plan I had. I set my spawn point and set off on my journey, and as soon as I set foot in the sandbox, Larry the antlion tried to eat me. Yeah, he just did 1/3 of my HP in one hit. I made a break for the field station nearby, and thank God it was somewhat safe. And you know the routine. Inside, I found a file, and this one was kind of like a riddle. I fucking love riddles. Now that I'm editing this and not playing, let's take a second to break it down. Okay. The chests that have been jingling around in my dice bag for weeks to keep track of the shrunken treasures jangle no more. Scattered to the four winds, the seven seas. That immediately triggers a thought in my head. You know, four winds? When you refer to four winds on the seven seas is referring to a map of general locations. Always, whenever you're referring to, like, a chart. Okay? Scattered to the four winds means north, east, west, and south. Which immediately makes me want to split this map. Why can't I draw? Split the map into 4 quadrants. As such. Now we know there was a chest in the pond here. We know there is no chest over here because we've explored this entire region. Now, why, considering the fact that we are sitting right here, why would he put this information here? When you're thinking of the seven seas, it also refers to as a desert. They refer to a desert as in the Sea of Sands. So my immediate thought is, there's got to be one here. Now you'll notice when we go through here, we don't find a chest. But you know what we do find if you look over here? Whoa, there's a moat. Whoa. Bingo. Oops. We got X marks the spot right here. That's a very prime location for a chest to be. We've got a chest here. We've got 2 chests in one of the 2 cardinal directions. This makes no sense. If there's no chest here, there has to be an extra chest somewhere in these other quadrants. Going back to the riddle. Well, that's me today. The chests that have been jingling around in my dice bag for weeks to keep track of shrunken treasures jangle no more. Scattered to the 4 winds, the 7 seas. Why the hell would he have chests in a dice bag? Why would he mention the dice bag again? It almost makes me wonder if he was holding all this information. Is there some sort of game he's trying to play? You know, if you're playing a game, picnic table. My immediate thought is you usually play a game on a table. But that can't be the table because this is in the yard. Or this is in the lower quadrant. Okay, so my immediate thoughts are this is definitely one of the chests that we found. Here's another chest. Picnic table? Question mark? That'd be weird, but that would explain the extra chest. And then maybe another chest is located up here somewhere. We'll have to find out. But this is all I can think of at the moment. One thing that will be pain is if we find the chest, we don't know where the keys are. In the next episode, when I make the daggers for those vines, I'll take another look at the chest in the pond. Maybe we missed something down there. Making my way out of the station, I walked slowly as to not alert any more Larrys that I was around. Well, guess what? Remember when you were a kid playing with Mega Blocks and a spider just waltzed in and made it its home when you didn't play with them for a little while? Well, that's exactly what I saw. And to make the situation even more fucked, the secondary entrance was right next to the fucking spider. Marquise is always getting in my way, that motherfucker. Seeing as how it's pitch black outside and I didn't have any torches, I might as well explore the deserts of Samboxia and get a lay of the land while I can. Spoiler alert, there wasn't shit. Like most deserts, it was completely void of anything. I found a mixer, trash, more trash, even more Larrys. Just disappointing. So with nothing gained and nothing lost, it was time to go into the anthill.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Hi, stranger. It's been a while.
Alright, you ready for these jokes? Get your freaking ankles broke, boy! Do you? No!
I need some help.
Actually scared the shit out of me. Oh my god, dude. That was just as bad as the fucking spider in episode 1. He got me again. We're back at fucking square one. Ain't no way in fuck I'm going down there again. Chapter 14. The Black Anthill, Part 2. One-man army. Remember when I said to remember this moment? Well, immediately after getting out of the sandbox, I ran into the Black Anthill. Right next to that fucking cooler. Well, that's one step complete. Finally. Now that I found it, I thought I should place a marker down so that it's marked. But that's a lot easier said than done. I needed clovers, and it took me on an expedition to the picnic table over the course of 10 minutes. Where are the clovers? Fuck, man. Where are the goddamn clovers? You'd think there'd be clovers everywhere. Bro, I just want a fucking clover. Where are the clovers at? Are there clovers under here? For the love of God, please, clovers be under here. I see clovers! Gimme, 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 girl. Drop it, drop it, give it, drop. Oh, I missed you, clovers. That's not a chopper. Oh, how have I missed you, clovers. I love everything you stand for, clovers. Just absolutely beautiful. Oh, clovers. I've been looking all over for you ladies. Somebody get that Surf's Up meme where it's like, this is my lady Jill.
Brianna. You know why we call her Brianna, right? No. Yeah, it's a long story. Shaniqua, Helga, Miss Kitty, Jeannie. I dream of, Teresa. This is Teresa right here.
Now is that your...
Dirty girl.
I don't know why, but I feel mildly uncomfortable after making that. Anyway, after getting my clovers, I made the executive decision that I didn't need to make a trail marker because the map already shows the location. That was a wasted 10-15 minutes of my time. So I made a little base camp, and like the god that I am, I charged into the Black Anthill, killing everything I could. Oh, I also ate a lot of shrooms, so things might get trippy. Have y'all tried the shrooms around here? They're so good. I did find the Blackout Lab later, but I'm going to save all that information for episode 4. So if you guys want to see the little bit of the Black Ant Lab that I saw around, it'll be linked below. After I was done tripping on the lace shrooms Kate said were fine, note to self, don't trust D&D seductive elves with titties that give blessings. Aetherius might like those mushrooms, though. I finally set off to the Red Anthill to start work on the demolition base. It's about time we bring in the big guns. Chapter 15. The Demolition Outpost. Starting with a strong foundation, I built the blueprints and started mowing down all the grass I could. It wasn't long before Kate finally came back.
He said I'm coming at like 8 o'clock.
So I found the Black Anthills I went inside the black ant hill to go and kill some soldier ants. I found the lab. Well, you told me to go find soldier ants, but I didn't go anywhere into the labs or anything.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
I knew you would do this too. I literally said it in the recording. I was like, Kate's gonna bitch at me for going in here, but she's also gonna bitch at me if I don't get the soldier ants. And then ya boy, skinny penis, no balls, Princess Caleb came back. Just kidding, baby. You know I love you and your pedo stash. Bam! Wow, we kind of got a base. Not really. With the main part done, I ran home to drop off the loot that I had and resupply with things I would need to continue to build the interior of the demolition outpost. I came home to a surprise though. Caleb made me smoothies and other drinks. Aww, he's such an awesome housewife. You know, maybe he should give up on all this hero shit and just work on the house stuff. Someone has to cook and clean while Kate and I rage over kids running down our ARAM games. God, I hate League. After depositing my goods, Mr. Real Life Cannon Fodder McConman himself, Connor, joined the chat room.
Yeah, you can put it in the food chest. That works.
There's no way we're sitting in the sophisticated zone and Jay is here. Just saying.
This is my. You notice how sophisticated is spelt wrong?
Yeah, it's spelled correctly or incorrectly, and he made this channel, so.
I know. That's why I'm saying Jay can't even be his own channel, even if it's spelt wrong. Not allowed.
So that makes it the unsophisticated zone.
Exactly. Everybody who's in here is a part of the sophisticated group, okay? Specifically, it's spelt wrong because we're retarded.
Weird.
So,
yeah,
we're getting...
Anything and everything that you say is being recorded and will be posted, so be careful of what you say.
Oh, then never mind.
Thank God I stopped him. Don't want his kids' information getting out there. Don't worry, C-Man. I got you. Hey, remember those walls we built last episode? Well, they were a godsend, because Requise tried sneaking up on my blushing bride. That motherfucker's always after my loved ones. Like, what the fuck is this? Fast and Furious 10? We knocked his ass out. But just when we felt safe enough to sleep, he jumped out of the battle bus and landed on Caleb's head, dealing a lot of damage. We took him down, but it almost cost us our lives. And with that, I went to go drop a nuke off in the bathroom. I left them with one job. Remember when we talked about how Kate was building so much and not working on the upgrades? Well, guess what? Caleb made black ant armor and Kate started building on the base and then took a weird picture of me. Y'all had one fucking job. Make the damn shovels. I'm not seeing them.
What are you looking for?
The shovels.
What do you mean? No, we didn't make them.
Oh. I thought he said they were in the weapons chest, so I was like, bet.
Well, then we only need one, really, right?
I got enough for us to make 3.
Alright. I'm gonna make them.
Termites. Where the fuck do we get termites from?
We need more grub hide, I guess, because I could only make one. Here.
Here.
I dropped it.
There's grub hides.
Oh, Jesus. Shovel.
However much that'll do.
And now we need 2 mandibles.
Soldier ant mandibles?
Yeah, probably because I made this armor.
You what?
There's no way!
Speaking the language of the god.
This guy's greatest! Smooth like butter, like a criminal under. We can't afford the copyright.
Fuck. You.
Here's another shovel.
I hate you so much. I risked my friendship with Kate for you to make armor?
It looks good though. Come on.
I feel like a parent that just found out his daughter bought a Prada bag with his credit card.
I did use your card.
After reprimanding my kids for doing no-nos and not doing their one chore I left for them, I set out to the hedge to pick up some berry leather for my armor, because it was badly damaged. You know what else is also badly damaged? My shoulder. It was at this point that it started to ache and swell. Don't worry guys, my shoulder's actually fairly healed now. Feels great. My shoulder's so fucked up.
And you left the door open.
Why would Kate do that? Tired of her leaving that goddamn door open.
No, women.
Oh, okay. Okay. About to get canceled real quick. I didn't collect very many berry chunks because I forgot my bow. So I'm making my way back to the anthill. I remembered I had grabbed one bomb that was in the chest and used it on a boulder.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. A rock.
And of course we need another one. Getting back to my demolition outpost, I built the chest I needed and dropped off my loot and threw down a workbench blueprint. At this point I thought I was Mexican because of the lack of pay and dangers everywhere. But fairly quickly, Requise showed up and slapped the white back into me and reminded me I'm still a little bitch. I escaped his grasp and finally finished the bare minimum for the demolition outpost. And that concludes part 3. Whoop whoop! Okay. Okay, whoa, whoa, calm down everybody. This one was very short and it took a lot longer to edit than I thought it would. I am sorry, okay? Shit happened in life and you know what? I only have chapter 1 or 2 for part 4 recorded, and I could have put them in here. But, you know, they don't got the same kind of energy. So I'm going to save that for part 4. But at least think of it this way, you know, the video is a little shorter. Makes it easier for you guys to get through. The good news is that this video I put a lot of effort into. So if any of the jokes offended anybody, grow up. Nobody gives a shit. Especially after you decided to disregard my warnings in the beginning. I warned you. This is on you. But I do think it's important to note that everything in this video is a joke. Anything that I say towards or about somebody is not to be taken as factual. Okay? Anyway, guys, thank you for the continued support on episode 2. The views may be 10 times less than that of part 1, but the retention rate and the like ratios is 10 times better. It means a lot to even just have 2 of you guys, let alone 70 of you guys, sit down and watch the entire video. God, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in part 4 whenever that gets done.